Good morning, children. In the last class, we learned about the think and discuss question answers. Okay, we discussed the higher order thinking question answers. Okay, and today we'll be solving of the problem related to them. Okay, children. Here, question is given. Just look into that problem. See here. A man of mass 1 kg and length 1 meter is placed on the floor. A man of mass 1 kg and length 1 meter is placed on the floor. One end of the mat is pulled with a constant speed of 1 meter per second towards the other end till the other end comes to motion. Okay, that is till the mat is reversed. How much force is required to do this? Okay, children. Here a mat was there on the floor. A mat was there on the floor, and a person, he is pulling off the mat such that it gets off reversed one. A mat was there, and he is pulling such that the total mat is reversed. Okay, and here the mass of the mat is given. Mass of mat, that is equals to 1 kg, children. Okay, and here the length of the mat is also given. That is equals to 1 meter. The length of the mat is given as 1 meter. Okay, the mass of the mat is given as 1 kg, and it is moved with a speed of 1 meter per second. Speed is also given, that is 1 meter per second, children. Okay, now what is he asking? How much of the force he is using? Okay, normally how much of the force he is using? Okay, normally force is given by the formula F is equals to ma. Okay, F is equals to ma. Normally a is nothing but, okay, the rate of change of velocity, or delta v by t. M into delta v by t. For this, what we want? We want the mass. Mass is given. Okay, 1 kg. Okay, delta v is not given. Only length is given. Therefore, time we should find. Okay, children. Therefore, time we should find. We should find the time. Therefore, here normally we have that speed is equals to distance by time. What is time then? Time is equals to distance by speed. What is the distance here? 1 meter. What is the speed here? 1 meter per second. Okay, here we got that as distance covered by the end, that is 1 meter. By the end he is asking. Okay, that means here is the mat. Distance covered by the end means here it is 1 meter. Again it is reversed. Therefore, 1 more meter. Therefore, 1 meter plus 1 meter, that is equals to 2 meter. 2 meter by speed is 2 meter per second. Therefore, meter cancel. How much we get? 2 seconds. What is the time given over here? 2 seconds. Here we got the time as a 2 seconds, children. Okay. Therefore, here by substituting this one in the formula, we get F is equals to 1 kg into 1 meter per second by 2 seconds. Therefore, here 1 kg, 1 into 1 is 1, that is 1 by 2 newtons, kg meter per second square. Okay, 1 by 2 kg meter per second square. Okay, the net force, whatever that is acting over here is, okay, what? 1 by 2, half of the 1 by 2 kg meter per second square, or we can write this as F net is equals to half Newton. Okay, this is the answer, children. Okay, have you got the idea? Okay, here mass of the mat is given as 1 kg, length of the mat is given as 1 meter, and here speed is given as 1 meter per second. Normally for the to find the, he is asking to find the force. Therefore to find the force, normally we require mass and acceleration. Okay, acceleration is nothing but it is a change in the velocity with respect to the time. Therefore F is equals to m into delta v by t. Therefore when m is equal to delta v by t, delta v already we know that is 1 meter per second. Okay, what is the time then? What is the time? We should find the time. Therefore to find the time by using of these terms, we are having of a formula, that is speed is equal to distance by time. Therefore time is equals to distance by speed. This comes over here, cross multiplication, this going here, this will be coming over here. Therefore time is equal to distance by speed. Okay, distance by speed is nothing but distance is here the mat is there, it is reversed 2 times. Therefore 1 meter plus 1 meter, that is equal to 2 meters. 2 meter by the speed is 1 meter per second. Therefore we are getting it as what? 2 seconds, children. The time is taken as 2 seconds. By substituting these values, whatever the given values with and the time or what we found over here, when we substitute over here, we get, that is F net is equals to 1 by 2 newtons, that is 1 by 2 kg meter per second square. Okay children, this is a problem of this is the first problem related to the what? This is the first problem related to whatever that is given in the textbook, children. Have you got it? Yes. Okay, next one more problem, children, one more problem. Okay, here one more problem is given. Here it is given as Atwood machine. Atwood machine means here this machine a mass is applied here. Here we are having of mass m1, here m2. Mass is applied over here on this object. Mass of m1 is applied, and here this is a mass of the m2. M2 is the mass of the second body, and here this is arranged on a pulley such that we are moving of the 2 bodies of different masses, okay, to the 2 sides, children. Therefore here it is given as, okay, we'll read this one. Atwood machine consists of 2 loads of masses m1 and m2 attached to the ends of a limb of inextensible string, that means which is not extensible, as shown in the figure. The string runs over a pulley. The string is running over a pulley. Find the acceleration of each load and tension in the string, where here a condition is given that m1 is greater than m2. Here the condition is given as m1 is greater than the m2. Okay children, m1 is given as m1 is greater than m2. Here 2 masses are given. Okay, that is m1 and m2. Okay, Atwood machine, two loads are given. M1 and M2. Here it is the pulley. Okay, M1 is greater than, condition is given as M1 is greater than M2. M1 is greater than M2. Okay, it consisting of the 2 loads. It is an inextensible string, runs over a pulley, and he is asking to find the acceleration and tension of the wire. Okay children, therefore when we have like this, normally we can draw a ray diagram. One is a weight is applied in the downward direction, that is m1. If we take m1 is and tension is, okay, tension is applied in the upward direction. Okay, here normally m1 is greater than m1. When it is moving downwards, the tension is applied in the opposite direction, that is normally it will be applied in the upward direction, whereas m1 will be applying in the when the mass is applied in the downward direction. Okay children, therefore normally force is applied here, force is applied in the downward direction. F is equals to ma children, but here acceleration is the acceleration due to gravity, therefore we write it as mg. Here what is the mass over here? m1, therefore F net, the net force is equals to, the F1 is equals to m1g. But here children, the net force acting on this one is given as m1g. m1g, it is greater than the tension of the wire. It is greater than the tension of the wire. Okay children, see here, if we take the free body diagram, when the body is moved in the downward direction, here the force is exerting in the downward direction, whereas the body of the mass is having of m1, and here it is moving with the gravity g, and when it is moving with the gravity g, here the tension is applied in the opposite direction. The tension of the wire is applied in the opposite direction, in the upward direction. Therefore we take the net force acting on this one is, now F is equals to ma children. Okay, but here a is taken as gravity, therefore F1 is equals to m1g we are taking, therefore net force acting on the body is nothing but it is m1g minus t. In the same way, okay, here m2 is applying, m2 is applied, m2 is moving upwards, therefore m2g we can take, and here the string is applying in the downward direction, string, therefore here in the second case, okay, this is applied in the upward direction, that is, it is this gravity is against d, that means it is moving against the gravity, therefore minus g we take it as minus g, therefore the net force in the second condition is taken as t minus m2g, t minus, why? Because tension is greater than the when it is moving in the upward direction, tension is greater than this one, therefore as these two are equal, m1g minus t is equals to t minus m2g. Okay, this is nothing but what, this is the m1a, this is m2a. Okay children, this is m1a and as well as the m2a. Normally m1 minus t is equals to m1a, m1g minus t is equal to m2a, and as well as t minus m2g is equal to m2a. Okay, now equate them children. Okay, m1g minus t, okay, add them, m1g minus t plus t minus m2g, that is equals to m1a plus m2a. We are adding them. Okay, we are adding the forces of both of them, m1a and m2a, we are adding them, therefore here minus t plus t cancel children, therefore m1g minus m2g is equals to m1 plus m2 into a. Can we write? Yes. Here also we can write this as g into m1 minus m2 is equals to a into m1 plus m2. Therefore here we get a is equals to is asking to find what is a. A is equals to m1 minus m2 into g by m1 plus m2. Okay children, here we got this as what, acceleration is given as m1 minus m2 by m1 plus m2. Okay children, next normally if we subtract them, what we get? Okay, tension, we want to find the tension of the wire, therefore here m1g minus t is equals to t minus m2g. T minus M2G. Equate them. Whenever when we equate them, here this minus T going that side becomes plus T, minus 2 coming this side, M1G plus M2G. Therefore we can write this as, okay, G into M1 plus M2 is equals to 2T. Okay, G is equals to, okay, G into M1 plus M2 is equals to 2T. Therefore here we want to find the tension, that is G into M1 plus M2 by 2, M1 plus M2 by 2. Okay children, here we get it as M1 plus M2 into G into M1 plus M2 by 2. Okay children, this is the tension of the wire. Okay, therefore today we will solve the two problems. Today we solve the two problems related to the Atwood machine. One is Atwood machine, the other one is related to the previous problem. Okay children, the remaining we will be learning in the next class. Thank you.